Donald John Trump, a name synonymous with wealth, power, and let's face it, controversy. Born on June 14, 1946 in Queens, New York, Trump was the fourth of five children. His father, Fred Trump, was a prominent real estate developer, and it was from him that Donald inherited his first taste of the business world. You could say he was born with a silver skyscraper in his mouth. This is a man who needs no introduction, yet his story is so outlandish, so full of twists and turns that it bears repeating. From his early days in the family business to his rise as a media mogul, reality TV star and American presidency, Trump's journey is a testament to his relentless ambition and unyielding confidence. And let's not forget his Twitter fingers, always ready to build a wall of tweets. From his days as a brash young real estate developer to his current reign as the Twitterer-in-chief, Trump's life has been anything but ordinary. He took the New York real estate scene by storm, transforming the skyline with his name emblazoned on towering skyscrapers. But it wasn't just buildings that he built. He constructed an empire of influence and notoriety. You could say he was always good at building his brand, one brash remark at a time, love him or hate him, and let's be honest, there's not much in between. There's no denying that Donald Trump has left an indelible mark on American society. His polarizing presence has sparked debates, inspired movements, and even led to a new era of political engagement. His use of social media, particularly Twitter and then Truth Social, has redefined how politicians communicate with the public. Who knew 280 characters could cause so much commotion? But how did a kid from Queens rise to become the leader of the free world? It wasn't just luck or inheritance, it was a combination of strategic decisions, bold moves, and a flair for the dramatic. From his education at the Wharton School of Finance to his ventures into casinos, sports, and entertainment, Trump always aimed for the top. You could say he was always trumping the competition. To understand the phenomenon that is Donald J. Trump, we need to go back to the very beginning, to a time before fake news, to a time when his name was simply whispered in the hallowed halls of New York real estate. It was in these early years that the foundation of the Trump brand was laid, a brand that would eventually become a global symbol of wealth and power. And let's not forget, a brand that would eventually power its way into the White House. Buckle up, folks, because this is going to be a wild ride. From the glitzy ballrooms of Manhattan to the corridors of the White House, Donald Trump's story is one of ambition, controversy, and an unyielding quest for success. Whether you view him as a hero or a villain, there's no denying that his impact on the world is profound and far-reaching. And remember, in the world of Trump, every swing counts. The Trump saga begins not on the glitzy streets of Manhattan, but in the quaint, unassuming villages of Germany and Scotland. These humble origins set the stage for a story that would span continents and generations, ultimately shaping the course of American history. Who knew the road to the White House started with lederhosen and kilts? It's a tale of two families, two cultures, destined to collide and produce one of the most consequential figures in modern history. The roots of the Trump family tree are deeply embedded in the rich soils of Europe, where traditions and values were passed down through the ages. Talk about a family tree with some serious roots. On his father's side, we have Friedrich Trump, a barber from the German village of Karlstadt, who in 1885 set sail for the New World. Friedrich's journey was not just a physical voyage, but a leap of faith, driven by the hope of a better future. Guess you could say he was a cut above the rest. Friedrich, later anglicized to Frederick, made his fortune not by cutting hair, but by striking gold, literally, during the Klondike Gold Rush. His entrepreneurial spirit and tenacity in the face of adversity laid the foundation for the Trump family's future success. Talk about a golden opportunity. This entrepreneurial spirit would be passed down through generations, ultimately finding its most flamboyant expression in his grandson, Donald. The values of hard work, ambition, and resilience became the bedrock upon which the Trump dynasty was built. You could say the apple didn't fall far from the Trump tree. Meanwhile, across the North Sea, in the rugged Outer Hebrides of Scotland, another branch of the Trump family tree was taking root. The harsh, yet beautiful landscape of the Outer Hebrides shaped the character and values of its inhabitants, including the MacLeod family. Looks like the Trump family had a knack for picking scenic spots. Mary Ann MacLeod, Donald's mother, hailed from the Isle of Lewis, a place where Gaelic was still spoken and life revolved around fishing and farming. The close-knit community and the simplicity of life on the island instilled in Mary Ann a strong sense of family and perseverance. Who knew the future First Lady of Trump Tower started out in a fishing village? In 1930, Mary Ann, seeking new opportunities, boarded a ship to America, carrying with her the values of hard work and determination that would come to define her son's worldview. Her journey was a testament to the courage and resilience that characterized the immigrant experience. Talk about making waves. Little did these two immigrants know that their paths would converge in the melting pot of New York City, giving rise to a dynasty that would forever alter the American landscape. Their stories of struggle, ambition, and triumph are woven into the very fabric of the Trump legacy, a legacy that continues to influence the world today, from humble beginnings to skyscrapers. Now that's a tall tale. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in the borough of Queens, New York, the fourth child of Fred and Mary Trump. You could say he was the fourth Trump card in the family deck. Fred, a successful real estate developer, had already laid the foundation for the family's wealth, building affordable housing for middle-class Americans. Talk about laying the Trump foundation. Donald grew up in a world of privilege, residing in a 23-room mansion in Jamaica Estates, a far cry from the humble beginnings of his grandparents. Guess you could say he was living the sweet life. However, despite the family's wealth, Donald was not one to shy away from a challenge. He was always ready to trump the competition. He was known for his boisterous personality and competitive nature, traits that would serve him well in the cutthroat world of New York real estate. You could say he was building his future one deal at a time. In school, he excelled in athletics and showed an early aptitude for leadership, though his teachers often described him as energetic and difficult. Some might say he was a class act in more ways than one. This combination of charisma and rebelliousness would become a defining characteristic of Donald Trump, both endearing him to his supporters and alienating his detractors. A true Trump card in the game of life. After a somewhat tumultuous adolescence, which included a stint at the New York Military Academy, where he was sent to instill discipline and structure in his life, Trump set his sights on higher education. His ambition was clear from a young age, and he knew that a solid educational foundation was crucial for his future success. You could say he was trumping up his resume. He attended Fordham University for 2 years, where he began to hone his business acumen and develop a keen interest in real estate. However, he soon realized that to truly excel, he needed to be at one of the top business schools in the country. So he decided to Wharton his horizons. This led him to transfer to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, renowned for its rigorous business program. At Wharton, he immersed himself in his studies, focusing on economics and real estate, and graduated with a degree in economics in 1968. You could say he graduated to the big leagues. Armed with a prestigious degree and an unwavering belief in his own abilities, Trump was ready to take on the world. He was determined to make a name for himself, not just as a businessman, but as a visionary who could transform the landscape of New York City. He was ready to build his empire. Trump joined his father's real estate business, eager to make his mark on the world. The family business, already successful, provided him with a solid foundation and valuable insights into the real estate market. It was a foundation he could build on. While Fred Trump focused on providing affordable housing, Donald had grander ambitions. He envisioned a skyline dotted with luxurious high-rises and opulent buildings that would bear his name and symbolize his success. He was ready to tower over the competition. He set his sights on Manhattan, aiming to transform the city's skyline with his own brand of opulent high-rises. Manhattan, with its vibrant energy and endless possibilities, was the perfect canvas for his ambitious projects. He was ready to paint the town Trump. His first major project, the Grand Hyatt Hotel, was a risky endeavor. The hotel, which was struggling at the time, required a complete overhaul and a significant investment. Many doubted the feasibility of the project, but Trump's knack for negotiation and self-promotion paid off. He managed to secure the necessary funding and navigate the complex regulatory landscape, showcasing his ability to turn challenges into opportunities. He was dealing with success. The Grand Hyatt Hotel's transformation was nothing short of spectacular, turning the struggling hotel into a roaring success. The hotel's grand opening was a testament to Trump's vision and determination. It was a grand achievement. This early victory cemented Trump's reputation as a shrewd businessman and a master of the deal. His success with the Grand Hyatt Hotel demonstrated his ability to take on large-scale projects and deliver impressive results, setting the stage for his even more ambitious projects, including the iconic Trump Tower. The construction of Trump Tower was a bold statement, reflecting his desire to create something truly extraordinary. He was building his legacy. Trump Tower, a monument to his own success, became a symbol of his brand and his vision for luxury living. It stood as a testament to his relentless pursuit of excellence and his ability to turn dreams into reality. It was the trump card in his deck. Thank you for watching. Please click the like button and hit the subscribe button. It is much appreciated.